welcome back. My next guest is here to help tackle a common challenge that many of us face: how to keep a busy home organized. Shelf Genie transforms the way you use your space with durable custom shelving, and designer Teresa Bowman joins me now. Welcome back.
Hi, great to be here with you.
Yes, this is so good for like the new year too, because I feel like everyone's wanting to get organized and their life in order.
Yes.
And Shelf Genie has been serving the greater Seattle area for over 14 years. So if someone though is just learning about y'all, what does Shelf Genie do?
So we make custom pullouts for your existing cabinetry, so great places like your pantry, your deep lower spaces in the kitchen or the bathrooms. And we're a locally owned and operated team, so you have professional designers. We manufacture everything here in the US.
Wow.
It's the nearest millimeter, so we can work around some interesting areas. And then we have our in-home certified installers that know exactly what to do.
Wow, so much. Okay, and I want to talk about some of the clutter-free trends that we're seeing for 2025, and we're going to start with pantries first off. So what are we seeing here?
Oh my goodness. So a lot of times when you see, like if you would have seen the before, it's just the static shelves, right? So you have the benefit of the deep space and usually like maybe 4 or 5 levels, and you have a lot of stacking and it's just messy. It's just cluttered chaos. And you're like, I've got, 5 of the same sauces. I've got expired items, and so we were like, how can we create some order to this? So we created a purpose for it. So when you have your design consult, we have a 3D that will say, hey, this is where you're going to store your stuff for baking. This is where you're going to store your snacks for your kids. This can be like the husband's side, the wife's side, or your vitamins, or anything you want, that just so that way you know where everything's at.
Right, there's a plan, and to your point, not having something that's expired and all the way in the back. And so we're going to look at this one too, another one, this gray pantry. This is really, I like this.
Right. And nothing's a one size fits all. So when we go in, we look for like what you want to store. Are there things that don't need to be on your countertops, like your cookbooks? Like those are heavy.
Yeah, and it takes up a lot of space.
Yeah, so if those are fully extended, we can hold 100 pounds and you can get to what you need. And we like to keep things that like you still have the visibility of reading the label and you can still get to it.
Wow, okay, and then how about storage for pots and pans? Because I feel like mine is a hot mess. This is good, this is a good look.
It looks so simple, right? Because like you could do 2, you could do 3 levels. A lot of times we like to keep like items with like items. So like tall things like your pots on the first level, maybe medium-sized saucepans on the center, and then like shorter stuff if you go for a 3rd level like lids or just saucepans. And so that way you know, like if I'm gonna make eggs or omelets, I know I'm gonna go on the 2nd or 3rd level. If I know I'm making pasta or something like that's a little bit more saucy or soupy, I know I'm going to go there. Or if people are helping you put stuff away and it's not just you, you know that like your kids can help, your husband or partner can help.
And it makes sense where everything goes, so it's not...
It has a home.
Everything has a home. And then corner cabinets, I feel like, are a big frustration in the kitchen. So what are your go-tos with that? So
there's 2 types of corner cabinets. So this is what we call a glide around. It's kind of like our go-to. While we can do Lazy Susans, our glide around has the benefit of the Shelf Genie pullouts, but also the accessibility of a Lazy Susan. And so this is great for if you're downsizing and have like a condo unit, or maybe you want to keep like a snack area, a kid's corner, and you can, make that specifically what you want. So if it's just baking items, or and we have various models too.
Yeah. So you have like a blind corner too, I'm hearing as well. What's this?
So for the blind corner, that's usually when you like open it face forward and then you have that dead space on the side.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we have like the 4 panel that's great for if you have like medium things. And then a lot of times people are like, I have 3 Instapots because I didn't know I had it or I couldn't get to it.
Right.
And so we have those. And it's great for like if you have seasonally or infrequently used items. We have what's called, it's also a blind corner, but it's 3 pullouts instead of 4. So if you don't want to take apart your Vitamix or you don't want your KitchenAid on the counter, we can do that as well. So you can take advantage of that height under your cabinets.
And to not have to take everything apart just makes your life so much easier too. And obviously we're looking at that with cabinets, and when I think of cabinets, I think of the kitchen, but you also have bathrooms too, right? So what are we seeing here?
So this is what you typically see, right? Like a kitchen sink, this is the before, and after, we can work around your garbage disposals. They're not all the same size. Not everyone's plumbing is the same. So because we can customize to the nearest millimeter, we can work around that. And a lot of times people don't use that vertical space for shorter things like your like dishwashing accessories, like sponges, scrub brushes, smaller soaps. So for like the bathrooms, again, unused space, it can either be very empty or very cluttered. And so for the after portion, like this is great for like if you don't want to go to the hallway closet for your towels, or you want to keep your cleaning nearby, or for ladies, your skincare and your makeup,
yes,
you can keep it in those upper pullouts. And so if you want a clear countertop or free up some space in your kitchen, your bathroom drawers, these are fantastic.
They really are, because when I go into someone's bathroom, I'm like, how is everything looking so beautiful and clean? And it's probably because they have something like this.
Exactly.
So what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you all and get a quote?
So if they ever want a free design consultation, they can always go to shelfgenie.com/Seattle. We do have a special offer for some of your viewers today.
Oh, thank you so much for being here and sharing all these organizational tips.
Absolutely.
And Shelf Genie, like we just said, has a special offer for New Day viewers. The first 15 callers will receive a free professional design consultation and a free installation. Just call the number that you see right there on your screen.
This portion of New Day Northwest is sponsored by Shelf Genie.